Hello everybody, and we're back with some more Tekkit Classic. And I've gotten some stuff done since last episode. Found a big cave, did lots of mining. So we've got plenty of supplies now. And I've also prepared some stuff to build for this episode. So I've just expanded, got some stuff. And in this episode, we're going to be building our base with this marble. And getting into some industrial craft stuff. So first, we're going to do the base, because we don't have anywhere to put the industrial craft stuff until we build a bigger house. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to turn it all into marble bricks. And we're going to come up here and build a house. I also built just a small rubber tree farm. When those grow, I can harvest the rubber. So we're just going to build a small 9x9 house, because that's what I usually tend to do in this kind of map, or in this mod pack, is just build houses out of these size rooms, sometimes bigger, sometimes a bit smaller, but this is the general size for what my house will look like, just a bunch of these. So this is going to be a bit of a boring part, so if you want to, you can skip ahead till after I've finished building the house. But I'm not going to pause the recording because it's our first house, so I thought it deserved to be on camera. And this one might be a bit big, because I might consider doing a second story. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I'm a little cold right now, so that's why I'm shaking a bit, and my voice may sound a little jumpy. It's just because I'm shaking a little right now because I'm cold. And we're almost done. This is just to let some light in. And it always annoys me how I get an odd number when I do that, but whatever. So we'll just grab our glass and we'll run over here. Oh, I forgot about that. I guess we've got connected textures with the glass. That looks nice. And now we just need to put in a door and a floor. But for now, I think I'm going to leave that sand. And then before we move all of our stuff in, we're gonna get started with industrialcraft. So this is for a generator and an extra battery. So that's what we're gonna make first. So we're gonna do it this way. So the battery is a little broken, but here's how you make a machine frame. It's just like this. And then your battery is gonna, hold up, get rid of that shadow thing. Your battery is just gonna be 4 tin like that, and a couple of redstone there, and you need a copper cable on top, which I forgot about. So to make your copper cables, you put some rubber like that, which you get from smelting the resin we got in last episode, and some copper through the middle, and you get 6 copper cables. And then I can use those to make our 2 batteries. Now if we put the machine frame, furnace, and the battery, we get our generator. That's going to be a coal-powered fuel power source. And next up, we're going to make a macerator. So we need another machine block. And we need to make some more copper cables so that we can make something called an electronic circuit, which uses six cables, 1 refined iron, 2 redstone, and we get the electronic circuit. Then if we put our circuit, machine block, cobblestone, and 3 flint, we get a macerator. And this doubles our ore output. And for a furnace, I guess if we want, we can make the electric furnace. But we'll do that later, because I ran out of rubber. So I guess we should just start with the iron furnace. Later. For now, let's just get into the new base. So now I'm just going to be removing everything from the chests and putting it in my alchemical bag that I made off camera. And I'll just put in all of the ores and stuff I'm not going to need right away in there. Got a couple diamonds, not many. But we do have enough to make another machine. Or not really machine, more or less tool. Electric tool, our first electric tool anyway. Called a diamond drill. So what we're gonna do is just get in there and start setting up our little house. So here's where we'll put furnaces, chests. We've got 2 crafting tables for some reason. I'll put them both down. And I think that should be about it. So up in this top one, I'll throw all of our ores and stuff, and in the other one, I'll throw everything else. Ores and cobble, I guess. And in here, we'll have all the other stuff. You stay, you go, you go. You and one of you. Here's a nifty trick is rubber wood gives you 3 wooden planks. So if you put those with so that way you have the same number as your wool for when you're making a bed. But I guess that's only really that handy if you're like me and don't like having that 1 wooden plank left over. So, just gotta dump everything else back out. There's that. And that's everything. Okay, so now what we want to do is place our generator here, and our macerator can go here. And we'll put that there. Now we want something called a bat box, but while I'm getting that, I'll just smelt up 5 more iron. So our bat box needs, we need a copper cable, 3 batteries, and some planks. That means we're gonna need here's another nifty trick is if you've only got 1 of these left. Actually, let's look aside and see if I ain't grew yet. You can make uninsulated copper wire and insulate it with the 1. Well, that's happening. We need to get 12 tin in this furnace. There's our copper wire. So if we go in our crafting table here, we can make uninsulated copper wire and insulate it with the rubber. If you leave it uninsulated, you take damage from the wire and you get electrocuted. And that's not fun, so it's probably not a good idea. I thought I had everything ready for this episode, but I guess I missed a couple things. Like the energy storage that we were gonna need. And if you're wondering how to make the refined iron, you just smelt an iron ingot. So that's how that happens. Okay, and there's that. Okay. And there is your bat box. And just because I think it'll be better, an iron furnace. That'll go away to, and that can go there. Now we're also gonna need a wrench, I suppose. And that is made with bronze dust. Okay, we need some copper dust and some tin dust. And that's going to be harder to get. Oh, I think I get how this works. So now we just need to throw some coal in that thing, and it will start cruising. Let's just throw like 4 in there to begin with. And you can see the power levels going up. Can hold 40,000 EU and output 32 EU per tick. This guy uses, I think, 4. So here's how we're gonna use them. Which one we're gonna need next? Well, we need for the wrench is the bronze, which 6 of them. Using 6 bronze dust. Okay, that's 9 copper. Yeah. So 5 copper and 2 tin. Right? Yeah. We'll do the tin first. And I'm just going to quickly turn the sound down because these guys make a lot of noise. And they're slow. So there's our first tin dust, and each of these will make one ingot. The next thing we're probably going to want to look into is going to probably be some overclockers to help that guy go a bit faster. But right now, electric furnace. So we've got an iron furnace. We've got some right, we're waiting on some copper cable, which we can now get. I can show you how this is done. So what you want to do when you get your tree is break the leaves, see if you can get any saplings, and so that you can see the whole trunk of the tree. And then you look for orange dots like this one. If you hit them with a tree trap, you'll get some sticky resin, and over time that will grow back. Now you can tap it again, and now it's gone, and I'm never gonna see that one again. So I broke it that time just to show you that it worked, that you could do it. And occasionally it will give you another another bit of sticky resin, but it usually isn't worth doing. And there would be our copper. And if we just throw these guys here, we get our bronze. And that bronze can cook up in the furnace while we go to sleep in a minute. The reason I put the bat box and the generator so high is because I'm eventually gonna go to solar power, and I'm gonna want the bat box close to the roof so that it's easier to get the energy from the solar generators too. It's 2 sticky resin. We need 4 more. So I have no idea how long this video has been, but I'm going to make the wrench and check one more time on our trees. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video and you want to see more. Comment on leave a comment, leave a like, and this has been Cowboy J signing off. Bye bye.